When did you know you were gay?
Well, I don't exactly remember when it was, but I remember one day, like, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, guys are really cute. And, like, since then, like, it's been really confusing for me, like, in figuring out, am I gay or am I straight, but I'm pretty sure I'm gay. But, yeah, and so that happened a while back, and, yeah, basically.
Do you remember how old you were when you came out to other people?
Might have been 10 or 11, possibly 12. No, I think it was 11. But, I remember I was playing on a video game with my friend, and then after I realized it, I told him, I think it was a while ago I realized it, but I told him, hey, I'm gay. And although this is, like, the only time I remember, but, like, apparently I told him before, because he's like, again? I'm like, oh, did I tell you before? I don't exactly remember that. But, yeah, that's the first time I came out to my friends, and then when I came out to my family, it was, like, I think it was towards the beginning of this year, and, I was talking with my sister, like, we were watching a video on YouTube, which is, of course, where this is going to be going up, so, I was watching a video with my sister on YouTube, and then there was this really, like, rainbow headband I liked, and I would wear it every once in a while. I don't even know where it is anymore, but, back to what we were talking about. There was this rainbow headband I would wear, and, I would wear it, and one day my sister was spending the night at our house, and she's like, well, we were watching, and she looked at me, and she's like, are you, like, do you feel like you're a girl on the inside? And I said, no. And then she said, well, are you gay? And with a perfectly straight face, like, yes, I am. But, yeah, I told her, and she's like, I'm not sure if you're joking with me or not. And then she went to go get my sister, and then we closed the door, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gay, blah, blah, blah. And then later on, I told my mother, who told my father and my aunt. And I think those are, like, the only people I know that know them, besides, like, you guys and some other people. But, yeah, that's when I came out to my family, and it was, like, it gave me shivers, like, when I was telling them. I'm like, oh, God, it's so cold. But, yeah, like, I was so, like, worried, and, like, I kept worrying that, like, they would hear me through the door, and, like, because even though it was, like, the opposite end of the house that my parents were on, our, like, walls are, like, paper thin. So, yeah, I was, like, super worried. I'm like, no, like, gotta be quiet, you gotta be quiet. But, yeah.
What, have you noticed any differences, or do you think it's different coming out in a community like Coos Bay that's pretty small and rural versus, like, if you lived in Portland or something?
The differences? Well, the differences would be in Coos Bay, which is, like, a small place. It's, like, I wouldn't say it goes around, especially, well, most likely not for me, because, like, I don't know that many people or anything like that, but, like, it might for other people, and, like,
rumor spreads really fast.
Yeah.
Like, if you came out,
well,
you basically come out.
I don't think it would be a rumor if they told me, but anyways, so that would be, like, one of the differences to the other place where, like, it probably wouldn't spread that fast. I say it like it's a disease. Anyways, and then I think that's, like, the only difference. Let me think about this. Small place. Well,
it sounds like you weren't super worried about coming out in a small community. Like, it was because you had family that.
I just, like, I promised myself that if I either got a boyfriend or it would be if I got a boyfriend, if in the end of the school year came, or if my family asked me, that's when I would tell them. And so that's what happened. But I don't think it spread around that much since my mom's been quiet, my sister's been quiet, and stuff. So that's all I know.
Do you have any advice that you would give to other people debating on coming out?
I would say, well, don't be afraid. It's okay. Like, I was worried at first, but then, like, I promised myself, I made myself a deal that I would tell them if all that stuff happened that I mentioned earlier. That's the deal I made myself. So promise yourself, if you think about it, promise yourself that you're gonna tell them. Like, even if they don't even like gay people, because I wouldn't be worried, because my dad's grumpy about it, but I knew he'd be grumpy about it, but I still had my mom tell him anyway, even though I didn't even have her tell him. But don't be afraid, and make sure to promise yourself. And if things go wrong, just, hey, remember, it gets better.
Is there anything else that I didn't ask that you want to talk about?
No, I don't think so. So, I think we're good.
All right.